Aha, there we go. And there's that. Okay. Come on. Cool. Great googly moogly, that hurts. Alrighty, and what a delightful bean. Aha. All right. So, what did I do? So first of all, am I feeling better? The answer is functionally. Um, every now and again, as you guys are aware, I deal with chronic pancreatitis. Unfortunately, this was one of those times where it is. So I guess I should back up a little bit for those who may not be familiar with what's going on. Um, excuse me. Chronic pancreatitis is something that I deal with all the time. It is not pleasant, but in general, it can be triggered or caused by stress. And ooh. So anyway, I I may or may not have been dealing with a whole bucket load of stress um, from work, and it's just kind of all built up and just was a thing. I actually was on Tuesday. I was very ill, and just it got progressively it was progressively worse over the holiday weekend. But like it was like worse, and then it was better, and then it was worse again. So go figure. You have a stressful job, shit happens, right? But no, what I am suffering from this evening because ho, 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 ho. Oh, shit. So, what I am suffering from this evening is that whilst I was going down my basement stairs, and I mean that's going down the basement stairs is a pretty usual thing for me since my stream equipment and everything is down here in the basement. What ended up happening, however, is that I apparently also can't click buttons. Oh, but I ended up, and whilst I was attempting to go down the stairs, I was attempting to dodge furry children, as is tradition. But I had apparently decided that whilst attempting to dodge furry children, I needed to attempt some rather impromptu calisthenics down my staircase, which is to say, Knight may or may not have discovered exactly how flexible he can be when he needs to prevent himself from smashing his noggin into cement cinder or cement cinder blocks. Oh man.
Operator, you have returned.
Oh, Warframe, fuck you. Ah, the 75er. Ridiculous. But that's right. That's right. The Nightwave stuff. Yes, yes. Um, but it gets better because right now, Knight is currently kind of effectively Knight is we'll call it um, easing his digits because Knight may or may not have in a we'll call it hastily scrabbled together attempt at not falling down the stairs and attempting and becoming a pile of bones at the bottom of my staircase. I may or may not have like torn a good chunk of one of my fingernails off. So there will be no pictures because A is bleeding real good, and B no thank you. It hurt. It hurt a lot. I mean, yes. Yes, it was great. I felt real smart. And more specifically, not only did I feel real smart, I determined that Mr. Egg today has decided that it is capital crackhead hours. And when it is capital crackhead hours for Mr. Egg, um, Knight's life is in danger. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Capital crackhead hours are not good for my health. Ah, fuck. Ooh. All right, we got Sev Prime. I might actually pick up his other augment and then just and like I don't know, like maybe throw it in if for instead of like Boreal's hatred,
Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money?
the
The index.
index. Ow. Yeah, so like
Operator,
here's the
you
thing
might
is
as
that
well
Mr.
call
Egg
the 10
is in fact
armaments
not orange. He acts orange and he by all intents and purposes has the like active intellectual musings of that which is orange. However, Mr. Egg is not orange. Mr. Egg is a void child. However, Mr. Egg has a unique case of I'm fairly certain he is still actively able to be considered orange. Um, as many of you guys know, that all of the fur children here at the house, yeah, void child with orange brain cells, yes. Of all of the fur children here at the house have been acquired by means that are the cat distribution system said, yeah, sure, another one. Fucking DJ Khaled over here, another one. But so cheese is orange, Monty is orange, and curd is orange. And then technically I also have macaroni and she is orange, but she is the keeper of the brain cell. The other three are just, here for vibes and vibrations. But Egg is a void child. And Egg, the thing with him is that the way he was acquired effectively is that he was in my car years ago when I was trying to drive to work, and I had tapped the car in an attempt to get him out. Well, I didn't really know he was there. I was just, like, okay, yeah, tap the car, okay, whatever, and go. Because, that's a thing in the Midwest here. You got to watch out for when the weather gets cold. You got to kind of tap your car so that way then there's not critters that, get stuck in your engine. Mr. Egg did not opt for that. He did not opt for that. He clung on to my engine and into my engine compartment until I was driving, and then tore out my. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. There's several, so I don't expect that. Unless you are interacting with them on the regular or you have a flow chart, you're probably not going to keep them straight. Oh, the Razorback Armada. Cool. That's the thing. Anywho, but yeah, Egg fell out of my car and tore my thermostat link out with him when he fell out of my car. And I'm fairly certain that when he took his tumble and he done knocked all him brain cells out of my house. Color-coded Excel spreadsheet. But yes, I'm fairly certain he knocked all his brain cells out of himself when he fell out of my car. Oh wow!
Contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces.
So, anywho,
if Neff Annual's prototype survives,
he'll
be able to draw in a mountain of new offerings.
There we go.
We must turn his scheme against him.
Yep, he done knocked his brain cells all out, and I am fairly certain that what ended up happening was that when he eventually found his way back to the house where he kind of started, is he ended up and he had to give up all his void child brain cells in order to be, make a deal with whatever entity would keep his little void ass safe.
Looks like heavy activity ahead. There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
Why did that thing, why did its leg get bigger? Okay, why? What does this work? Oh, yet new core. Oh, yeah. Wait, why am I, super slow? I know why he is super slowed, but I'm why am I super slowed randomly? This doesn't make any sense, but you know what? I will just take it. Probably helps if I do that, though. Oh, Slova makes this awful. Yeah. Did someone catch some rats? That's a great question. I have no idea. It must be that there's a cold Eximus or something that's over that way. I do not understand. What is going on over there? It could have been that like he was being exceptionally slowed because of me, because I do have Gloom, and Gloom does slow people down, which under normal circumstances is good. Yeah, scavenge some rat away, that'll fix it.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Huh. Well, that was certainly
Stay
something.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
See, I had, like, at first I was like, oh man, maybe it's, like, something else, and then all of a sudden, it was
Watch
dead.
yourself. The alarms have attracted a Bursa.
Well, that was really exciting.
Things have been taken from us. It's true. But fortune favors the bold, and there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Oh, goodness. Ow. Ow.
Someone is attempting to contact the operator. Please check your inbox.
Hmm. D&D got canceled tonight because my DM had to go to the ER, so you're available to do stuff. Fantastic! You are more than welcome to join J3. But also, that's not fantastic that your DM had to go to the ER. I want to make that very clear. It's great you're available. It's not great that your DM had to go to the hospital. Hopefully your DM's doing okay. Okay. I will leave this squad because I'm going to imagine that J3 is going to pop on here after a little bit, and he may or may not wish to join me in the murdering of the Razorback Doodad. Alright, let's see here.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board. In Ordis's experience, animals do not eat so much as reload.
Okie dokie. And be a minute, grabbing your mead. Ah, yes, the mead. Delightful. Okay. Here's the real question. Carrick Wraith Stock or Snipetron Vandal Receiver? I feel like probably Snipetron Vandal because there's 2 alerts for Snipetron or invasions for Snipetron Vandal. Okay, this is going to be really, really not fun. But we're going to do it anyway. Okay. Oh. I'm a thinking human and I can use tools. Ah, Jesus. Alright. You forget how... Oh, damn it. Ow. You forget how much that you rely on a single finger until you cannot use that finger. And then suddenly it's like, I did not realize that this finger did all of these things. Ouch. Very unpleasant. But outside of illness, how was everybody's holiday weekend? I know that there were quite a number of people, not necessarily myself, but there were still quite a number of people that had the day off on Monday that were able to enjoy the holiday weekend. All right, so yeah, Sev Prime is at max. There's actually, honestly, I don't need to like really use Sev Prime because all of his stuff is maxed, which is great. Like I could try and put an Exilis mod onto the claws, but I don't really like. There's not really a check my DMs real quick. I do need to do that. Ooh, ow. There we go. I'm. Huh? We're going to have to solve this mystery real quickity quick. We will be right back momentarily. Whilst I solve the. Oh. It probably helps that if I'm like, oh yeah, hey, join the chat and such. If I, join a chat. Could be that.
All right. I was just wondering where you,
Yeah.
if you were in like a private channel or something.
Oh, no. No. I am nothing quite so sneaky as that. Oh. Ow.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Oh, man.
Cut down the.
and make the Lotus proud.
Alright, let's see here. So, yeah, let's level Corvex. Because I'm interested to see how this guy plays.
Yeah, I need to actually farm the blueprints for him.
Okay, what we got here? So, okay,
Along
Rinka
with
Pillar.
half a dozen other things.
Right. I know that there was a thing that I did. Screw it. I'm just going to go over here. The Wrecking Wall. Yes, that one. Strip 50% of armor and shields from struck enemies. Hitting 5 or more enemies will restart the duration of any Kyrinka pillars and empower them. Which sounds excellent. Interesting that he would have a D polarity. But Dreamer's Bond will fit everywhere. Hey, Unknown, how we doing? Okay. Huh. Just additional punch through on this guy. Kind of cool. Alright, let's see here. Oh, he is very, very, like... Wow. And that's unranked. His health and his armor are insane.
Unknown, I bought the mead. It is Dansk Mjod Viking Blood.
Okay. Dansk Miod, though. Is that one of the ones that you had recommended previously, J3?
Yes, I actually sent you a link to their site. It's the third message from the bottom in our DMs.
Aha, neato. I'll absolutely have to take a look at it. So really adding health and armor to this guy is like a big deal. So then in that case, if we're adding health and armor, Carnus Carapace is kind of the way to go here. Because then add shitloads of those things. It is, after all, just really good honey fermented well enough so the sugar turns into alcohol. That is correct. That is very true. It's actually one of the very few things that I can enjoy as a person who suffers from chronic pancreatitis. I can enjoy mead, I can enjoy fermented like fruit liqueurs, but I can't actually enjoy anything that has anything to do with the beans. My words are failing me here. But anything to do with like added adulterants or anything that adds additional like chemical processes in the refinement process. Yeah, that.
Unknown, I have not. I have never made my own mead, but I would like to make bochet one of these days.
Actually, why not? Yeah, no additives. Yeah, basically though. Oh, bochet, isn't that a like you cook sugar essentially down to a point where it is like it's almost a burnt sugar, and then or it's like various
It is
stages of
a
caramelization, and then you like refine that?
Yes, it is a type of mead made from caramelized honey.
Fascinating.
The process is basically you cook down honey until it caramelizes, and then mix it with water and let it ferment
Huh.
with whatever additional herbs, spices, uh, wood, aging you want to add to it.
I have a project relating to a map of Africa. Huh. But no, that sounds really interesting. I bet that you like if you added the like you probably could add some really neat tasting like some really neat tasting herbs and really kind of bring out some of the brightness of that caramelized honey.
Yeah, the only thing that's stopping me is the process creates a lot of smoke, which would probably not go over well with the other tenants in my apartment building.
I was just about to say the other folks in your apartment building may or may not enjoy that.
It's the same reason I've had a wok sitting on top of my fridge for 6 months that I haven't seasoned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pilot, those people are sick in the head.
Oh, yes. I want to redraw Africa to cause as much chaos as humanly possible. I mean, there's a lot of options there, but I can't say that I would wholly recommend any of them.
Just put the Sunnis and the Shiites next to each other.
Yeah, I
That'll
mean,
be
also
fun.
that, yes. Let's see here. Um, well, so the thing is about like when you're caramelizing honey, honey is just it's sugar, right? And history and justice worldwide. Huh. How long is this? Yeah, how long is smoking process? Okay, so the smoking.
Here, I'm going to drop a video link in
Oh, there
Knight's
you go.
Discord channel of someone making it.
Ahaha! Thank you. I will indeed, Polly. Mm. And what frame is this? This is Corvex. Um, he has buku fuck ton armor. And if I ran 3 umbrals on him, it would be absurd.
It looks like Inkertar because you really caramelize the honey,
Yeah,
like
like
to the point that most people would consider it burnt.
yep. And Bochet is the one where it's like you caramelize and it gains its flavor and its flavor profile from how far you caramelize it. Some folks like a lighter Bochet. But like the interesting thing about it, not necessarily weird, but the interesting thing about it is that I remember the like the big piece of Bochet is that it was it was not necessarily something that the French folks drank, excuse me, as like a big deal. This was a more medicinal thing. Like if your humors were out of balance, then that was that's what you did. You drank Bochet.
Yep, the video posted actually goes into some of that history.
Oh, very cool. Oh yeah, whenever you say Bochet, you sound snobby. That's
Any word in French said by an English person, English speaking person, is going to sound snobby.
oh
That's just how
yes,
that works.
yup.
The Bochet.
The Bochet. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh. Corvex was a throbbing codpiece. You know, I didn't
Okay,
see that.
thanks. I can't unsee that now.
Right? I was about to say, like, I didn't recognize that at first, but now I can't unsee it. So, that's burned into my eyes now. I do not like the fact that all of the Hulta stuff, for the most part, looks pretty good, except that the Hulta chest guard looks like ass. It just looks like slapped ass. Let's see here. How about? Well, that actually doesn't look too bad. Like Corvex actually looks pretty solid with that thing on.
I'll be honest with you, I hate that chess piece.
See, like I normally dislike the chess piece myself, but I always have to I have been on the hunt, we'll call it, for a Warframe that can make those chess pieces not look like ass. And we have a winner. Mead tasting, classic Nordic fashion, throw the cup and glass. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that because, those are expensive. Glasses are nice. But yeah, Corvex has big do you lift bro energy. Absolutely he does. So we are going to make it as maximum do you even lift. Sleep Demon Mama, thank you for the follow. All right, and
Welcome on in. I would continue my usual tradition of gifting new people subs, but I had to replace my alternator last week, so
oh, pain. Oh man, replacing anything that has to do with a car and like car shit is just it is a nightmare.
well, the process of getting it replaced wasn't so bad. It's just it hurts my wallet.
I mean, yes, that's why it's a nightmare because your wallet cries, weeps tears of unimaginable sadness.
What happened to Alt? He's had some personal life stuff going on, and he's just busy right now. He's still around.
Yep.
Oh, you meant my alternator. Never mind. I thought you were talking about alternating anathema.
Goodness.
Alternator, it just gave out. I drive a 2011. It's old.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you're lazy and like to shorten things. I mean, okay, fair. I Yeah, that just looks real silly. All of it looks really silly, honestly, on Corvex, but that's okay. Honestly, though, this kind of reminds me, like, this gives very much like, this gives, um, Greek statue vibes. The porta chess piece looks good as it looks like an arc reactor. Huh. I gotta say, I don't think I own the porta chess piece. And let's just find some random colors for Corvex real quick. Why does that look good? Why does that look good? I don't I don't understand why that looks good. Oh, yep, okay, that's pretty solid. It's kind of a weird color deal here. There you go, that's not bad. At least no one's feeding the woke virus. I maybe I'm out of the meme or out of the loop on that one. I have no idea what that is. We're gonna darken that out. And accents, we're gonna go with something really like aggressive colored. Yeah, that pink looked pretty alright. Oh. Oh, Kyrinka Pillar 5G towers. Oh, that is like both sad and hilarious. Perfect. Oh, yeah, that actually looks really solid. And let's see here. The Port Call Syandana. I like I eh, I don't necessarily like that one on the, like... Do I just go for the meme of if we're constructing 5G towers? Actually, I know exactly what this is. Corvex is the answer to we must construct additional pylons. The Boolean Cyandana looks good on him. Strips of metal, muscle control. Yeah, very, very much a... Like, he's got a really fascinating look to him. I also have no idea about the Boolean... Oh, Boolean Cyandana, right here. Oh, yeah, you're right. Fair. You're right. Alright, we just gonna throw the Vaceros on and away we go. Cool. I know, right? Because once you see it, you're like, I cannot unsee this. I'm physically incapable of unseeing what has been pointed. All right. And hand it. Gauss has vibrating arm. That was a series of words.
Yo.
Okay, so I have to deploy an air support
That's all
charge in a
from
mission,
me.
apparently. All right. All right. J3, do you have a particular blend of bullshit that you are inclined for, or is it just all hands?
Not really. Whatever you're up for.
Fair. Well, we're going to try and see if we can't get ourselves a Snipetron Vandal. I know there's a lot of the, like, alternate Warframe helmets that... Oh, vibrating armpits, so for the freaky people. Jesus. All right. And
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Channel, I am detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
well, I'm not sure how I had immediately a
Excellent work.
1,000,000% speed
Back at base.
on my
Your part is done here, Tenno.
on my melee, but I will take it. I was almost going to ask, I was like, how is it that I have, like, how do I have, like, the capacity to just completely ignore people's damage? And then I realized that, oh yeah, that's right, I have 2,500 armor. Like, if anyone is going to be able to just flat ignore damage, it's this guy. This real big motherfucker right here. A real chunky guy. Wait, why is it not counting? Oh, do I have to, like,
Stay
actually have
focused.
my...
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh. here I am, I'm like... Huh. Papers, please. Alright, where am I headed? I'm headed this way. So, Penguin, Peach, is there any specific reason for Papers, Please? I have heard things about it, but I don't particularly know a whole lot about it other than just I know that it's kind of a story game and kind of like a all of your decisions matter game, but also like kind of silly. Honestly, the fact that Corvex like slides so slowly absolutely tracks. Honestly, just a fun, silly little game that I think will be enjoyed by all. Fabulous. Well, I am all about that life. Yep.
This looks interesting.
Oh, well then. There we go. The game was like having a seizure real quick. Yeah. Border Patrol agent. Huh, interesting. Again, I'm very interested. Eh. Ow.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them.
Meanwhile,
and capture
J3
them.
is just...
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Target located. Bring them in.
Oh, there you go. J3 was it was J3's turn to absolutely immediately murder that
Excellent
man.
work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Wow. Yeah, I have the death cube, and I've like figured out a way to make the death cube actually like dangerous, and now it's real silly. And now I have the most
yeah, I have the Meta Slave Hound build.
Meta slave? Oh, just
It-
like
it's
slave
just-
to the
it's-
meta.
Yeah. It's the hard meta status primer hound setup.
Ah. Oh, that is a target.
All right, Hunter. I will reward
I was going to murder the dog shit out of that man.
Stay focused.
There you go.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Good. I have received the synthesis. You are an efficient hunter.
Yeah, it made the death cube. Well, I was gonna make it I was just gonna call it the danger toaster. Because that's really effectively what it has become. The most dangerous toaster. Oh, there were. What did you think there were slaves in the metaverse? Jeez. No, and unknown definitely. Don't worry about that. There are a lot of things that get conveniently left out of all countries' textbooks because, as the saying goes, the victor writes his or
History is always written by the victors.
that's the one. History is written by the victors. Hmm. Admittedly, the only way
We
that I
received
knew
intel
about
that somebody vital to enemy operations is
Japan
here.
trying
Find
to
them
hide
and
its
capture them.
involvement in World War II,
There's a sanctuary target
um,
here, Hunter.
the only way I found out about that is by
Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't
the
let it
guy
escape.
that does the little YouTube shorts and like, hey,
Target
buddy.
located. Bring them in. Mission
Oh,
complete.
dang
The
it.
captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Youth Pastor Ryan. Huh. I didn't realize that was his name. Interesting name, though. Japan. So I have heard both things. I have heard both sides of that. I've heard Japan is amazing as a place to live, and then I have heard that Japan is an awful place to live. And I would imagine that, much like anything, it's just where you live.
Also depends on whether or not you're retired and what company you work for.
Oh yes, also
Because there
that.
are some companies in Japan that have just a god-awful abusive work culture.
Come here, you.
There it is. Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Ha ha ha!
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
An excellent specimen, Hunter. This will
I
advance
perform
Sanctuary's goal of
synthesis.
preservation.
Eh. I would say that there are very few places that have as bad of a like workforce, like your work is your life kind of thing, other than America. But I know that a lot of like, I guess, born and raised Japanese people have that very same feeling. That like you are entirely you're entirely made based on your career. You know, honestly, that tracks. That does not surprise me at all.
On it like paint.
Okay. Oh, I'm at max. Apparently, I'm maxed with Red Veil. I did not know that.
With these, you may punish our enemies.
The way that you say "punish my guy" makes me think that you are, in fact, into some weird shit. Not, weird by comparison, but hey. Sexual harassment is barely punished over there. Ah. Again, I could see it. Not exactly what I would say is by any means great, but I absolutely could see it. Immediately assume spectral form. 100% transfer weapon apply of doom. Ah, interesting. Kills outside of spectral form decrease its cooldown by 1 second. Huh. If you're ever arrested of a crime, there's a bridge named Suicide Bridge with how many people commit the deed over there. Oh yeah, if you're ever arrested of a crime, you're guilty until proven innocent. Interesting. I mean, though, it kind of also tracks because for a lot of the so I guess not social, I'm trying to think of like social responsibility, that's the word. There's a lot of people that just have the social, like that's just a thing over there. Oh, fascinating. I would admittedly, like I can see it and I can understand it. Like, oh yeah, that tracks. Okay. We're just learning all kinds of shit about Japan tonight. Oh. Ow. I mean, yeah. It's I mean, to be fair, most of the fandom has a degree of thanks owed to Japan for several different shows that have all come out and
These radio
made it
towers
very
carry
easy. I
top
guess not
secret
necessarily
interplanetary
easy, but made it
communications.
very
We're going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages.
we'll call it less stigmatized to be a part of the fandom. I mean,
You have captured
hentai is only a piece of it.
The enemy have captured a tower.
I enjoy that a lot. I'm absolutely going to be using the shit out of that ability. But let's go smash. Put that up there.
Ollie, whatever you're typing up, could we not?
Yeah, that's very true, J3. It might not be what would be called a phenomenal idea. To be fair, I'm sure that there are lots of cases where that kind of thing has gone on here in the States, but in general, also. Ah, Beans whiffed the shot. Oh, that's the trick right there. Yeah. It's definitely not, we'll call it uncommon. For a minute, you thought I said Futanari. I'm maximum confused.
Don't ask. You don't want to know.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm just real confused as to how that managed to get out there. Oh, not me, Polly.
Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
All right. I wish I knew, like, how... Oh. I was like, I wish I knew how many pillars I could have out at once with Corvex, but I'm sure that there's a thing, like, where as you level up, you get, like, more... the ability to have more pillars out. Really? Fascinating. So then very much, that is a ability, like, he is somebody that needs a lot of duration, is what I'm hearing. Just because that way then you can maximize the fact that his pillars are out for a long period of time. Nugget. Oh, never mind 2. Huh. I mean, that still tracks. I was about to say, like, 6 sounds like a shitload. I like how Automod literally flagged your comment unknown. It was just like, you were just saying nugget. And I don't understand why the Automod flagged it. Nugget is spelt N-U-G-G-E-T.
These radio towers carry top-secret interplanetary communications. You are going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages.
Okay. Oh, you meant to type nougat. Ah. Apparently, Automod thought that nougat without an O was real spicy. Real
This
saucy.
tower is ours now.
Which, I mean, technically, depending on how loose a nougat it is, it could be real saucy.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Apparently so. I don't even know if it's, like, I don't even know if it's necessarily nugget. I think it's trying to, like, think that you were, like, saying a word that you shouldn't, and it's just like, ah ha ha! It's like, right, but that's, like, that's not a thing, though. Also, how the heck do I have 1400 HP?
Vitality mode.
The enemy have captured a tower. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Boom! There we go. Like, that's what I was like. So I was like, oh man, am I gonna be able to get this? And then yes, I was. Skadoosh! Yeah, I very much enjoy that mod. That mod is great. Containment wall isn't good on this map. Lots of ramped surfaces. See, I think it works real great because it is just following the ramp of the surface. And my containment wall goes for a mile. At some points, it seems to be a full county mile. Skadoosh. Yeah. Honestly, so long as you can continue to, like, keep hitting guys with the containment wall, like, you can continue to keep your pillars up, the Kyrinka pillars up forever. And skadoosh.
Message decoded. Leave none
There it
behind.
is.
Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Yeah, the wall is absolutely trying to go cross-country. Oh, God. I hate the joke that just came into my head. Corvex's containment wall is, we're going to build a wall and make the Grineer pay for it. I'm not proud of the joke,
Inbox messages
but
await
oh
your
my
answer.
goodness.
I wonder what they say.
Oh. Oh, speaking of political humor, have you ever met somebody and you are like 99% sure on how they're, like, based on their other opinions, how they're going to come down on the particular political spectrum? And you're just like, like I don't really want to get into I really don't want to get into politics with this because I feel like this is just gonna make me mad. Like, I don't want to be mad at you as a person because I like you as a person, but please, please. I had one of those today, and I've never been happier to be horribly wrong because it was so refreshing.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Yes. It's one of those where you're just like you're so worried because you're just like, oh, this is like I know exactly how this is going to go. I don't want it, please. And then it ends up and you are very wrong. I have never been so happy to be very wrong. And like I wasn't just a little wrong, like I was wildly inaccurate, and I was just like, I'm genuinely happy about that. Like I've never really been before particularly, thrilled about being extremely wrong, but man oh man, like that's great. Oh. Perfect. I wonder why I'm building stacks of like my protection buff. I wish I really should take more time to learn and like read what a Warframe's ability does as opposed to just be like, oh yeah, it's fine, I'll figure it out. Oh, I was like, what is that? And then I realized there's a limbo. And I'm like, that's what that is. Oh, that range is insane.
We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
It'd be kind of funny if, for one April Fool's Day, they made it so all of Limbo's abilities just make him bend 90 degrees to the waist and go under a pole.
Oh my god, that would be funny. That would be genuinely hilarious.
On it like paint.
Danganronpa Death or Ace Attorney Prison? That's a great question. Mostly because I only know of Danganronpa through like memes and the Ace Attorney stuff. Like I'm really like vaguely familiar with, but I love the games. Like I love the whole concept of the games, but I am woefully underinformed on the games. Oh, efficient beams, convectrix, okay. Donkor, yeah. Harpack. Oh, interesting. Critical chance by 10 per. Oh, headshots increase critical chance by 10% up to 500%. Holy crap! That is wild. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that for sure. And I'm gonna buy this range advantage because plus 300% damage on the Akjagara if no enemies are within 10 meters of you. Like that just sounds like you just need to be standing at range and shooting. And then we're gonna buy an Organ Catalyst because you can literally never have enough of those dang things.
That's all from me.
Cool. All right, so oh, I need to deploy an air charge thingamabobber.
Lucky dreamer.
And
Who's
then
it gonna be?
15 enemies while aim gliding, melee weapon kills. Ah, defense mission. Okay.
There is currently a defense Neo Fisher up.
Cool. Oh, J3. How the heck do you get cryptographic Alu? Because I feel like
you need to do, I think it's Arcwing missions.
oh, that's right. I always forget, like, there's one that needs Arcwing missions, and then there's one that needs, like, another, it's like you have to do missions on the planet that the thing is, like, the Fomorian is at.
Yeah, let me look that up quick, because I can't remember which one is which.
Very much. Like, it's one of those, just like, wait, huh? Like,
yes, cryptographic ALU drop from Arcwing enemies on Jupiter and Neptune.
You're welcome.
Do you have enough cryptographic ALU to do the Razorback Doodad?
I have a few.
Apparently, you do not have it on your thingamabob.
I don't have it on my gear wheel.
Ah, yes.
But I have a few crafted.
Cool. Efficient beam is better. Huh. Salacia Neptune. Salacia Neptune is the best place to farm it. Huh. Any particular reason why that's the best place? Is it just like super fast or something?
Jesus, do you have an affinity booster on right now?
Yeah. I got one like a day ago? Something like that. A little 3-day booster doodad.
Okay, you started at rank 0 and you're already at rank 28. I started at rank 25 and I'm up to 27.
Yeah.
On my Warframe.
You're just like, wait, that's not mathing. Oh, thank you, Peach. I do need to hydrate. Yeah. Also, I can say with some pretty defined point here that at least around here in the Midwest, there is there's a few companies that make this red cream soda. I don't know. It's not my bag. Honestly,
Is it was it Dad's cream soda?
it is not. It's just
Oh,
generic.
All right, that's the one I always find.
Yeah. And I've always wondered about, like, what the heck is this stuff? Like, why red cream soda? But honestly, the only thing that, like, I can taste is, like, it tastes a little more astringent, and it's very, very aggressively red. So you can it's one of those things that you can actually taste the red in it, and it makes your teeth just like, no. It makes your teeth feel like they are being kind of pinpricked.
Oh, that's probably not healthy.
Nope, probably not.
The only red cream soda I've ever had was cream soda that happened to be red because it's a marketing gimmick.
Ah, see, that would be okay. Like, I feel like that would be fine because, again, if it's just a marketing gimmick, woo. But if it's, I don't know. I picked it up at the store because I was like, you know what? I've been told that it's supposed to be like good cream soda or like better than like regular cream soda, and I will actively like, as I guess kind of a circling back to the beginning topic. One of the things that helps a lot with pancreatitis for me is having a dark cola around. Now, there are some people that have pancreatitis and they cannot have cola at all because of the acidity in it and a few other things. However, because I deal with it as a chronic thing, the sugars in darker colas actually help because effectively it gives the pancreatic like the acid and the various digestive enzymes that come out of my pancreas something to do, because I also don't have a gallbladder. So I am like doubly bonerized when I do have a pancreatic episode. All right, there we go. Cool.
Give me just a minute here. I'm modding a weapon.
Nice. A food item that's super helpful to reach your protein goal as well as being vegan. Black beans?
Racist.
No, I'd Satan. Polly.
Sorry, that's just a stupid joke that my family has. Is anytime anyone mentions the colors black or white, it's automatically racist.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. See, when you say Polly, when you're like it's Satan, and my first reaction is immediately, Polly, are you aware that most people depict Satan as a goat? That doesn't sound very vegan to me. Pure hydrated bread gluten and contains 75 to 76 grams, I assume, of protein per 100 grams. Wow, that's actually really interesting. Does it cut like? Is it like a meat? Also, because it's bread gluten, does it make your dick fly off?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them.
I'm not sure I know the context for that comment.
Oh, it's a South Park. It is easily one the like. So that was a joke that they did about like the gluten-free shit.
All previous strikes against
Oh
the
my
Razorback
god.
failed. You need to find a
It
way to
was
punch
that
through his
episode
shields.
was the stupidest episode, but it was easily one of the funniest episodes that I've seen, making fun of gluten. Like people who are just like, I need to be gluten-free. Which, to be fair, there are people that genuinely need to be gluten-free because they have celiac disease and several other, like, actual full medical ailments. But there are also people that make it everyone else's problem. Like, oh no, there was gluten.
The alarms have triggered a bursa.
Outcry because beer had gluten. Satan has made wheat flour with water to develop sticky strips of gluten root.
You've located the
Huh.
VIP. Time to go to work.
Okay, how the heck and hey?
Walkers incoming.
There we go. But J3, maybe you could explain what I am seeing here, because I feel like every time I've ever fought this boss, I'm just like, yeah, I'll fight, like, I'll murder the boss eventually, and then I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing.
Honestly, I've got no idea what's going on right now.
Okay, well, apparently one of its limbs are vulnerable. Oh, alright, well.
And it's dead. Okay.
Right. It must have something to do with the little consoles that you hack. Oh, hack Ambulance, let it suicide bomb, and
Stay
then...
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ah, okay, and then hot legs.
Yeah, so you have to hack the consoles on the upper level. That spawns a bursa.
They won't be bothering
You hack the
us anymore.
bursa. The
Let's
bursa
get
makes
out of here.
the Razorback vulnerable. Then you have to hit it. But
Good man.
God only knows what happened there, because I only saw like 2 hacked bursas and you need 4.
Weird.
And when people get their damage output crazy high, weird shit happens.
That's also fair. Oh no, I must have a Razorback Cipher to do the thing. Boo. Sad. Okay. So you said it was Kalis on Uranus?
Neptune. Salacia on Neptune.
Ah, Salacia on Neptune. Mobile defense. Huh.
I must extract crucial surveillance data from nearby satellites. Protect them until I complete my task.
Wow.
Do not let the enemy destroy this satellite before I have what we need.
Whoa! Apparently I phased through reality and huh. Are you boys in here? Yes, you are. Wow.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, my
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The Kazas definitely makes me teleport all over the place. Now that could be that it's just I'm teleporting all over the place because I'm also like at maximum speed, but it feels like it is less due to just max speed and more because
I have the data. Move on to the next target. The surveillance data is heavily encrypted. It will take time to extract.
well then.
Defend this satellite.
Smash. Insula is the best Archwing for this mission because it has Cosmic Crushers, pulls enemies and resources. Ah, interesting.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Playing Archwing mission, your model is reduced by a quarter. Yeah, I remember that. That essentially the Archwing missions are roughly the same size, but to give them more feeling of scale, the player is reduced down.
We need. Find the next satellite.
There we go.
This is it. Defend the satellite while I extract what we need. Stay
All
focused.
right,
There's
and
a heavy unit
oh
approaching.
boy. All right, well, I cannot believe that that worked. I did not expect to be able to teleport past the like hazards there, the environmental hazards, but I'll take it.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Fun fact, oh, okay. I was like, wait, another fun fact?
All satellites have been hacked. Move to extraction.
Alright, and... Sweet! Nice. 14 cryptographic alu. Whew. Oh, nice. And I actually maxed my Odinata Prime, which is a good time. Let's do, what is it? R for Razorback? Oh, excuse me. Gracious. R. R. Oh, Razorback Cipher. I literally stared right at it and then was just like, oh, okay. I was about to just go right past it. Okay. And the Elytron. Oh. Nice. Upgrade. What does the Elytron do? Okay. High yield, explosive, propulsion core. Look like storm of explosions, and wow. So the Elytron is just maximum pain all the time.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the Corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Okay, core event. Blast damage ignites exhaust fumes for 6 seconds. Enemies passing through flames take... Oh, yeah, baby. All right. So the Elytron has a lot of health, a lot of shield, not a lot of armor. So... Okay. Really, I only have, like, one V polarity, and that's auxiliary power. Huh. And actually, I've got superior defenses. And actually, you know what? Let's just go with that. That works great. Okay, and then the Corvus. Instead of the Corvus, let's go with the... Oh! Prismadural Decurons. Why not? Oh. I have no concept about the Batacore. I feel like there's a lot of guns and like there's a lot of stuff in this game where I'm just like, I made it work for the time being and I have no idea what I'm doing outside of that. There are so many times that I feel like a dog in a lab coat in this game, where you're just like, this is great. What am I doing?
Well, it doesn't help that like 75% of the mods are functionally useless.
Yeah. Which is sad because it's one of those, kind of weird in-betweeny kind of things where it's just like, I don't... Why? Sepulchrum.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
And... Yeah. Appearance. Yep. Neat. Alright. Batacore, I don't really know much about you other than you're a burst fire weapon. And that it seems like it would be it seems like it'd be a good weapon because of the fact that you can get 3 kills and then you charge up a beam that does turbo damage. And the beam has super high crit chance. So I guess what, maybe you want just like, because you already have high crit chance with this thing, maybe you just want to like double down on the critical multiplier? Okay, turds. Don't have a doodad. Yeah. I still need to get the Anku to... I need to use its Incarnon form a few times and then unlock this. But wow. Corvex is already max rank. Javis. So I absolutely want to slap an Umbra Forma on him, because I feel like that's just a smart decision. Because then you can throw, like, you can eventually get the Exilus slot. Do I have an Exilus adapter? Nope. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay. And I think that, yeah, this thing should be done. How many more Razorback thingamabobs do you need, J3?
Let me check.
The augment is good. The augment for the Batacore?
I have 1 out of 3 for the catalyst.
Ah. I have no idea about the augment. Sentient Barrage. Huh. Where do you get that? Where do you get that augment? That's the word.
Operator, my foundry system has completed a build.
Also, does anybody think that, okay, Discharge from Alt Fire now has infinite body punch through, no longer explodes on contact. Interesting. Each enemy hit will refill 1 charge, and recharge of full will increase the critical chance and critical damage of the next discharge by 300%. Wow. Dang, that is strong. Wait.
Keep your heads down, Solaris United, and stick.
I thought I had it in my little gear wheel. Sentient Barrage can be attained by reaching 23 with Nightwave with Normix Volume 4. Ah, so I just straight missed it. Where the heck did the thing go? There it is, Razorback Cipher. Let's make some more while I'm thinking about it. All right. Whoop. There we go. Oh, goodness. Oh. Here you go, little lady. Oh. There we go. Yep, the sweet little old lady, Miss Grum, was wanting to sit on a chair that was next to me, and I happened to have something else already kind of occupying that chair. And she was Grum, because she is like old and sassy. She has mastered the art of making it feel very much like it is your fault that if she's even remotely slightly inconvenienced.
Also home to upgraded Bursa bipeds. You may have to deal with both at the same time. The alarms have triggered a Bursa. Walkers incoming. All previous strikes against the Razorback have failed. You need to find a way to punch through its shield.
Boing. Okay.
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
Hey, you enjoy that. Alright, so now we override the thingamabob. Go get him, Bursa! Get him! We should do a live stream. We just watch grass grow and talk. I mean, always a possibility.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What? Oh, yeah, whatever hit him, he died instantly.
Target down. Assassination contract complete.
That's just that's the
Great
meme
work, Tenno.
of, what kind of death was it? Instant? Why didn't you knock him out? Well, everybody wants to be knocked out. Nobody wants to be dead.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Ah. Oh, somebody sprung for the Tennocon pack, because I see the backpack.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
That's great. Thank you, Ordis. Alright. Well, we absolutely have to respond in kind, because we're, we're not ingrates. Now, I am sorry, Kaikio. You are, apparently, you are missing the thing. You need the thinger. Do a live stream. Oh, you're saying because I was like I was trying to figure out like what you were referencing. Unknown. And I was like, what? Speak for yourself. I am what? Oh, I hate the riddle. One of us lies, one of us tells the truth because no one actually reads the goddamn riddle properly. The only thing that I ever get when like somebody's like, "Oh yes, one of us tells the truth and one of us lies,"
Eliminating this
like
target will have a significant impact on enemy forces. Search the area. Leave no survivors. If Nathaniel's prototype survives our assault, he'll be able to draw in a mountain of new offerings. We must turn his scheme against him. Stay alert. Scans show this facility is also home to upgraded Versa bipeds. You may have to deal with
what?
both at the same time.
Okay. Ingrate, ask them if I am male. Heh? I'm so maximum confused.
They brought in reinforcements. A Versa.
I enjoy that my pillar was there waiting. They think they have to find who's the liar. When the question is which door is the safe door.
Assassination target. You know what to do.
Oh, yep.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Oh, the fact you only have one question. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I guess I kind of forgotten that one. Like, I knew that there was like a limit to the questions, but I didn't realize it was just you would get one.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There you go, guy. Oh, I know. This. Yeah.
The wind tower is en route. You may now patch your sorry. Seek medical attention.
Wait. I'm not getting what's going on here. Yeah. Okay. So the Bursa. Whoa. The Bursa just died. Oh. And apparently this thing just immediately died. Somehow.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
There we go.
Target down.
I was trying
Assassination
so
contract
hard to
complete.
understand what
Great
that guy
work,
was
Tenno.
launching. Nice. Okay. So then we have
Hey.
completed defense mission, reaching wave 20, 20 types of resources, missions, and kill a bunch of enemies.
Yeah.
Sweet. Aha! I am not a jumbo shrimp. Thank you, penguin. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I don't know if you guys ever get this where, wow, where you stretch your back and like you can feel that it's just like if you had a little more effort or you could get like a little bit different angle that your back would pop, but it's not, and it's just sitting there like just on the cusp of, and so then it's just like not quite painful, but it feels like more just like it's pinched. Okay. Now, this right here, this conjunction survival looks like it is a level 30 through 35. But the last time that I clicked on one of those, it threw me into a steel path mission where the enemies were 133 to 135. Admittedly, it worked okay because I was playing a Sevagoth that apparently that Sevagoth build that I have is real big stonking damages. Okay. And let's see here. Oh, well, I am thinking about it. Oh, excuse me. Where's it? I'm trying to get there. Oh, maybe. Boo. My thingamabobber wouldn't read the QR code. Lame. All right. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. And while we have a little bit of downtime here, actually, while I am thinking about it, I'm going to take a quick commercial break here, guys, while we are getting ready to queue up for a longer defense mission here. But we're going to take a quick commercial break while I go grab my meds here that my phone was trying to alert me to that I needed to make sure I take them. And we will be right back. Alrighty. And we are back.
Welcome back.
There we go. Wonderful. All right. And we need to get to a... Oh no. I guess the defense mission is now just a Requiem mission. Huh. The Fulman, the Jat Kusar, and the Redeemer. Huh. Let's see here. Yeah. Kind of sad because I was actually like hoping that we might be able to get a more Requiem, or not the Requiem, but we get more words are hard. The dang relic stuff. That words are hard. But actually, while I'm thinking about it, J3, I'm gonna run us over to the Zeraman really quick because I want to check to see what Captain Ding Dong has for the Incarnon thingamabobs. Because I think it updates every month. Okay. And while we are taking just some easy time to check out some stuff going on here at Zeramon, for any of you guys who are still wanting to help support the stream and all during our full month-long sponsorship, you can always check out Ant Legion for the Queen. I can say that it's a fun little time waster. If you like the create your army and build your army and then you go out and check out other stuff kind of games, this would be right up your alley.
I won't eat you. They hunt you, don't they? The angels. Do they ever say anything to you?
But it's a fun little game, and I've really enjoyed it so far. And I really appreciate them being willing to sponsor the stream. It's a big deal that they were willing to sponsor the stream. And I absolutely appreciate the fact that that's a thing that they opted to do. Because that was something that they did not need to do.
Whatever damage time has done, we can undo it.
But they did. And if you guys want to support the stream, you can check it out, download the game, and just playing the game, very, very truly, just playing the game does actually help support the stream.
Weapons with a touch of the void. They aren't making Grenier like they used to. The old ones could lose an arm and then keep on working.
Okay.
A pinch of the void, and any weapon can be made to sing a new tune.
What? This guy's had the same stuff for so long. You wiener waggle. It's SP? Oh, Steel Path. Oh, Duviri Circuit. Well, so... But I've been told that these will rotate. That you can get the bundles, and this stuff should rotate. but I have no idea when it rotates. Oh, you've never seen him rotate. Huh.
Stay sharp.
And here I was thinking that they were supposed to rotate, or at least was under the impression, because I've done very minimal reading on the Incarnon stuff. I think they're cool, and I did very minimal reading, and I was reading that people were saying that, oh yeah, it rotates every week, or it rotates every month, or whatever the hell. From Chuckles over there.
Let all the systems see that the Zeraman is defended. Parvos Granum wants this ship for himself. We need to show him that she's taken.
Oh. Boo. Yeah. Alternox. Huh.
Roger that. We stand or fall together.
Alrighty.
Void readings are normal. That's nice. It's worth it. All of the headaches and frustration and being wrong over and over is worth it.
That sounds like you're trying to convince yourself there, girly.
Reconstruction of the past is possible.
Trade in lieu of Thraxplasm? Aha! So this is how you would get Varuna. And get some arcanes.
If you have specimens, I'm deeply interested.
Oh. There we go.
Ah, thank you.
And then I don't have quite enough Luithrax plasms to be able to turn in for the last one to be able to get Varuna. Oh, and I would still need I'd still need some extras anyway, because of course the chassis needs Luithrax plasms. Because and she does, just to make her. Though she doesn't surprisingly need any organ cells, which normally that's like the one thing that I would expect it to need.
Oh, goodbye then.
Fascinating. Okay. I'm going to leave the Chrysalith J3.
Okay.
And then I shall invite you. There we go. What?
Give me 1 second here. I'm listening to NPC dialogue.
Ah. You guys are seeing that, right? It says 470 meters to the directly underneath of me. What is... What? Huh. I need to move that, I think.
Oh, failed to join session.
There, orbiter. Decorate. We're going to put it on the couch. There. Well.
I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to.
Hole stole my kind page. Huh. And there we go. Equipment, orbiter, decorate. We're going to put it on the couch, not falling off of the couch, but actually on the couch this time. There we go. And who stole my kind page? I can't push any buttons, sadly. Okie doke. Survival rescue, survival capture, interception, exterminate. Wow. So there's not any defense missions there. Turds. Go to the Veil Proxima. So the Void Storm is engulfing these two. Okay. So Void Storms on the Mordo and Vand clusters. On the Pluto Proxima, we have the Profit Margin, Volatile. Let's see here. Ah, the Sovereign Grasp. Here we go, Volatile. And this, I bet, is a Neo right here. Yeah, Void Storm Volatile. B3, because there we go. Heck yeah. Ooh. All right. I'm not at all doing this because I like the hollow keys. Admittedly, I really enjoy the, like, there is a reason to do some of these missions that are maybe people aren't as
attention, Void Storm imminent.
Trying to think of the words.
Target the reactor.
Incentivize, that's the word.
Defenses. Get out. Then we make with the artillery.
Be aware, this storm is tearing open void fissures at your destination.
Alright. Elite Axio Weaver. Wow.
Forces, target the railjack.
Disable priority targets before hitting that capital ship.
we don't have to hit any cruise ships, so I'm just gonna have to rarely target.
Okay, that's fair.
Soften them up. Torpedoes. Fire at will.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
Go.
Void sync forming. Eyes open. Ice mine on the scope.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Void storm intensifying.
Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
There we go.
Marines, charge personal shields and get to your ram sleds.
Go.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll
I
take
do
a
like
look
the fact that
inside.
the ram sleds make like a very distinct noise.
Our forces need support. Launch another cruise ship.
Oh look, a boarding party. Crew, if you would. A nearby Corpus officer carries credentials that would make this job easier. Just saying. Cruise ship reinforcement has arrived. Fires. Ship secure. Everyone in one piece. Good.
There we
Fire
go.
alert resolved.
And goodbye. Go.
Launch reserve fighter wing.
Priority targets neutralized. Next up, capital ship.
Go.
Tenno deployed.
There we go.
There. Security credentials. Now bail.
Come on. There we go.
I want torpedoes armed and dispatched now.
What? Why do I not have a dome? Oh, interesting. Oh. That guy just got saved by the fact that the timer ticked down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Mark.
I was about to turn that man into paste.
To our artillery. Recalibrate reactor to render it vulnerable. Reactor console nearby. The codes you obtained will grant unimpeded access. Corpus engineers will not immediately detect intrusion. Warning. Void storm is strengthening. We are tempting fate.
Intercept those Tenno. Any damage they cause will be deducted from your salaries.
There we go. Put those lads there. Let's see here. Ah. I was like, you going? Oh no. Boo.
Storm is category 5. 5 is the worst by the way.
These guys are getting bullied all over the place.
Reactor cooking. Keep heat levels within assigned margins. Heat levels climbing. Force vents open to cool reactor when needed. Reactor venting. Heat discharged.
Okay, so we gotta keep it inside of that. Oh.
Vent destroyed. Pressure dropping. Core heat dropping.
Well, I have 19. Like, defense doodads saved up.
Engineers inbound.
Yep.
Critical. Vent immediately. Core stabilizing. Engineers inbound. Stabilized.
But I don't know if you guys have ever seen. There's an old movie. It is an animated movie, and it's called Rockadoo. And every time I see the distressed pipe, the only thing I can think of is there's a stupid line from that movie that is just, without spoiling anything about the movie, it is just, one of the characters says, yes, they went down an adequate pipe. And then it's the fact that it's like, no, like, you idiot. They didn't go down an adequate pipe. They went down an aqueduct pipe! And I don't know why. Like, every time I see those stupid distressed pipes, that is rent-free in my brain at every possible juncture. Probably, yeah, there.
Mission complete. Obelisk is a tombstone. I have visuals on multiple reactors. Engage forward artillery. Blast them.
Skadoosh.
Well, in fact, I need to craft more dome charges.
That worked. Heck yeah.
Bad Asador.
And we do have this derelict thingamabob that we can do. I don't know if they're worth it, though. Like, very genuine.
So, in each region, there is a different thing you can get from the side objectives. There's the Athidai, there's the Carmine Penta, there is the Nautilus Sentinel, which I think is Neptune.
Huh.
And there's the, I forget what drops from the sentient ships in the Veil Proxima.
Interesting. I am trying to get out of the, like, I can't actually get out of the, like... Oh, God. Okay, all at once I was able to get out of it. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. We shall exit the rail check. LiDAR Mark II. Ha ha ha, no. I do like the fact that the all of the additional like parts that you find, you can scrap them for crap loads of endo. I like that a lot. Ooh. Okay, now, do I have lava and shields, lava and reactors, equipping lava and hull plating, and I have lava and plating. So that will increase my max shields by 25%. Ahaha. Okay. No! A wild individual has appeared?
Hey, Fubs, how's it going?
Perhaps. Perhaps they have appeared. It is also possible that they have not.
I mean, there's Fubs is in the voice channel. He's just not talking.
Ah! Well, hello, Fubs.
Is your mic muted?
It is very possible that his mic is muted. Let's try a Vort. I've actually never used the Vort. And I'm very interested to see, like, oh, that's not quite what I was looking for.
Knight.
What?
How or why did you do gymnastics?
Oh, you missed that description. Yeah, so...
yeah, I've been doing this thing called getting stuff ready to sell.
Ah, yes. The fat story, very skinny, is that I had a furry child run underfoot, and then... apparently I decided that I needed to, you know, do calisthenics down my stairs.
Which creature tried to kill you?
Oh, it was Mr. Egg.
So, you're now calling him Death Egg? Or is it like, Murder Egg? Murder Egg?
No, still just Egg. It was big crackhead hours, and, well, you don't really do a whole lot other than, you know, exist around, furry children when they have big crackhead hours.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, when my cat tries to strip us, it's, we nicknamed him Death Creature. But then again, his name is Mars, so he's a missile system. And the God of War.
Yeah, that's fair.
But anywho, how's your work been? We haven't talked in a while.
That's an extremely loaded question.
Is it still to the point of tolerable without full-on murder?
That is a loaded question.
God damn. Okay, then are you still working at the same place?
I sure am. Also, thank you, Jiffy, for the hydrate. I do need to actually, you know, have beverage.
You know, I'm surprised, Knight, that you haven't gotten popular enough to have your own gamer fuel.
Oh, I wish. Technically, I am supported by Maw Energy, but I haven't really seen or heard much from them in quite a while. And I'm kind of, like, it's sad. Because I was really excited when they restructured and they did other things, and then it's just kind of, well, done when it's done.
Well, they do still exist.
They do. And I still receive their products from time to time.
I'm sensing a but.
There's not really any but there. Just kind of a... The only thing that I know of is that they're just not super active. But, when you're trying to get a brand pulled back from the brink, yeah, that'll happen.
Well, and when you're not trying to do it like American Airlines is, right?
I have no idea about American Airlines, I'm gonna be real.
American Airlines is taking the big shit.
I mean, probably?
No, I remember girlfriend is a massive...
the travel blog, yes.
Yes, yeah, so she's got the finger on the pulse of that, much like Jordan Klepper somehow has the finger on the pulse of all the Republicans, but that's another story.
Yep.
Nora sleeps better knowing her dreamers are out there, working to lift us up.
Oh yes, and for anybody who had access to the server who can hear in the Great Land, I had to rebuild it and have been very busy, so I'm finally going through and allowing everybody access again. It's been interesting. Tech rebuilds are annoying.
This mod sounds awesome. Also, I'm doing well, Jiffy. How are you doing this evening? This mod seems excellent. But so here's the thing. I've never, ever been able to get the hate scythe from Stalker. And I don't know how to get that. Like, other than just...
It's a random drop.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
Oh.
It's entirely RNGesus.
Yeah, and RNGesus is a little shit sometimes.
RNGesus can be a real sack of dookie. J3, do you know any way to, like, kind of more, not necessarily guarantee it, but a way that would be an easier way to kind of help expedite the RNGesus piece of trying to get hate to drop?
Make sure you have a tag from every boss in the game that maximizes his spawn chance.
Ah.
And when he does spawn in, make sure you take note of what boss he references and then re-get that tag as soon as you can.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, I got nothing.
Wild.
Actually, I think there is a stalker beacon you can get. I forget how, though.
Yeah, I no idea.
So, J3, you're basically saying you have to use your brain a little bit.
But you're good. You just got back from the Beetlejuice movie, laughing almost the whole time. I am, admittedly, I'm very excited. So I saw the preview for the Beetlejuice movie when I went and saw the Deadpool movie, the Deadpool and Wolverine. Which,
oh my god, that was great.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. I saw the preview for Beetlejuice at that movie, and I was very excited. Because it's been years since I've seen the original Beetlejuice movie. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a lot. And I am, like, when I saw the preview for the new Beetlejuice movie, he looks like he's having so much fun. It's your new favorite Halloween movie. That is definitely saying something. Okay.
Oh, Knight. How broke are you?
I mean, I'm always broke, dude. I have fur children.
Okay, I might as well mention this. Because
we should go see it or rent it when it comes out. Oh, very cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's put it this way, Jiffy. It will probably appear on my server when it drops to DVD because I hate getting canned. You can message me in Discord if you want access, unless I've given it to you already. So, Knight, what I was originally saying is, so you know how there's a new Dragon Age game coming out?
Oh,
No, there is. It's called Veilguard. It's the one that takes place in the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, interesting.
It's available for pre-order on Steam.
Oh, fascinating.
That's why I was asking if you had money.
Oh, yeah,
it looks really good.
So
but it doesn't come out until October.
I have learned my lesson about pre-ordering. I have gotten burned twice by pre-ordering games, and until I see some hard evidence that like it's going to be great, I'm going to withhold.
Let's put it this way: if it wasn't a BioWare game, I would not pre-order it. But I'm sorry, I don't care how crappy it is. I will pre-order all BioWare games. Hell, I pre-ordered Andromeda and still do not regret anything.
I mean,
yes, you heard me.
I pre-ordered Andromeda and I am filled with regret.
I honestly am not filled with regret because of modders.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fair.
And that's why I refuse to do anything but PC gaming.
How's the war and framing going?
To take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes. But it
Well, what you're saying is we find that the war is good, and the framing will do what it needs to do. And we will not have any problems with framing the people that need to be framed. You got it? Capiche?
So, funny story about that, like that whole, when you just said it'll do what it needs to do. So, I have never been so properly impressed, but disrespected at the same time in my line of work than we were checking on a truck that was wildly behind schedule. Like, they were easily 1,000 miles off kilter, kind of. Way behind schedule. And most cases, you're going to have, a truck can have 14 hours to drive. And you can do, like basically 60 miles an hour. So the math on that says that if you're 1,000 miles off kilter, you are not going to, and you have to deliver next day, you aren't going to make that. That's not going to happen. And we asked this truck, we're like, hey, what gives? That seems real sus. You shouldn't be that far off kilter. And we were told, and I quote, let the truck do what the truck needs to do. To which point, our immediate response was, no, you need to tell us what the hell's going on because you are responsible for making that on-time delivery. And this person fired back with just, the truck will do what the truck needs to do. You guys in the office will do what you need to do. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. And I was both impressed and well, first of all, I was mad. I was mad as hell. Oh my goodness, I was mad. But then I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. They've been told that if they miss this delivery, it's going to a place that does not like to reschedule delivery appointments. And if they miss this delivery, they're going to be fined so much. And it's not my problem. So I let it not be my problem. And then, lo and behold, the next freaking day, this truck shows up on time for their appointment, just over 1,000 miles from where they were previously. And while I would like to ask, did you strap rockets to the truck? Is that how you made that? I also don't want to know. Because if I know, then I'm culpable. And I don't like to be culpable when people are doing things I don't want to be, responsible for.
Yeah, a quick math check says that at an average of 65 miles an hour, that should have taken over 15 hours.
Yeah.
To make it 1,000 miles.
Well, that was 24 hours from the time, wasn't it?
No. This was about 3:30, so 15:30 the previous day to 0800 the next morning. And they crossed time zones backwards. So they were losing hours as they went.
So they were going from west to east?
Oh, yeah. Specifically, they were in Utah. And then on the far side of Utah. And they had to come all the way to Illinois.
Well, that's only, what, 1 to 2 hours time zone jump, isn't it?
It is a couple of times.
1 hour. 1 hour time zone jump.
It is a 1 hour time zone jump. But, right? Sounds sus. But the thing is that we were very suspicious, and we were like, you say you're there on time, but we do not believe. So we pulled up the GPS on it. But sure as shit, that truck was right there.
Question, does the GPS have speed on it?
Nope.
Too bad. That would have been funny.
Oh, trust and believe. You can calculate speed by watching the various GPS pings, and the calculated speed was real interesting.
What was the calculated speed?
Well, let's just say
that. No, I'm curious. I want to hear the calculated speed just for the rough shits and giggles.
Well, see, I was going to say that if you happen to have been on the I-80 stretch from Utah, well, from Colorado, effectively, all the way over to Illinois, you may or may not have heard a sonic boom as this truck ran past.
Yeah, I've driven the I-80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said it was 1500 to 0800?
Yep.
So that's 15 hours.
So if remember, time zone change, so 14 hours.
So 14 hours.
Yep.
So hold on.
Yep. Effectively, this guy would have been having to move at least 70, kind of the whole way.
Actually, that night, the speed limit of I-80, if you want to push it, is 80. And if he's going in the middle of the night, nobody's stopping him.
I mean,
you're probably talking about a two-man team.
No, this was a solo guy. This was a singular individual. Driving. I don't know what they took. I don't care what they took. I don't want to know how they managed it, because the second I know how they managed it, I'm culpable for his behavior. I don't want that.
So
honestly, it's actually entirely legal. It's pushing the limits of human endurance, but it's legal.
Yeah, the problem there is more on staying awake all night driving more than the speed limit.
Well, here's the thing. 14-hour drives straight up, because there is a possibility he decided to do straight night driving for speed.
So, yes. But there's a unique little piece that is being potentially neglected. See, a semi has to refuel. Semis are not particularly fuel efficient. And, average, a semi needs to refuel every 300 to 400 miles. And that's if you are, not slamming the pedal into the floor. And
well, if they got up to the speed, and trucks have cruise control, no?
Some do, some don't. It really
depends. This one probably had a cruise control, and it was set to ridiculous.
Well, I can tell you that the calculated speed that we found at the office for this individual from where they had started in Utah to around our neck of the woods was this individual had to take a couple of stops to get gas, and discounting those stops, this person was on average going at about 86 miles an hour.
Okay,
and
that's a little excessive. Yeah.
A little excessive, and
a little excessive, but not unheard of.
Oh, not unheard of for a car. The thing is that
No, not unheard of for a truck either. At night, it's terrifying. Having driven my U-Haul at night on I-80, yeah, it's they go in excess of 100 miles an hour. It's scary. It's move it or lose.
Stupid.
Oh, I'm guarantee you it's fucking stupid. But having driven I-80 in a U-Haul truck, oh my god.
I mean, I-80 in general is it becomes a very lawless land after a certain hour.
Mm-hmm. And especially if you are on the toll area. Oh my fucking god. We've got an exit right out here in Ohio. I avoided like the plague on purpose. Because, yes, they keep the roads up. The roads are literally repaired on a regular basis to where they are new tarmac. But, god damn.
But yes, Jiffy, this driver was auditioning for NASCAR in a roughly, we'll call it, just shy of 77,000-pound cruise missile. Which really is about the speed that a normal cruise missile should be traveling. So, you know, tracks.
Maybe he was auditioning for a hypersonic missile.
Alright, on that lovely note, I'm going to call it a night because I have to go to the DMV tomorrow.
Oh,
why do you have to go to the Department of Monkey Victors?
Because I need to get my driver's license renewed.
Wait, what state do you live in?
Wisconsin?
They don't have online renewal?
They do, but I still have the driver's license I got when I was 16, and I look and weigh significantly different.
And you're how old now?
27 almost.
Yeah. Oh, just FYI, take extra stuff. Because you should be able to get the federal ID. Actually, I think you're required to get the federal ID.
Oh,
so
yeah, the new federal ID thing. So you got to have, like, two
birth
documents.
And
yeah, you got to have your two documents. You got to have your birth certificate. You got to have your whatever. Like, there's a handful of them. Yeah. But I am actually, I actually do need to go to bed here myself because despite the fact that I normally would be up for a little bit longer, it has been a hell of a week, and I am more than a little tired, and I should probably go to bed. Probably.
Oh, night. Before you go, I got my raise.
Oh, nice. That was good.
No, it's not. No.
Oh.
My raise was 27 cents an hour.
That's a spit in the face. That's really what that is. All right.
But nobody else pays any much better, so yeah.
Oh yeah. I know
Fuck
that
this
feeling.
place.
I know that feeling. All right, guys. But thank you so much to J3 and for Fubs at the end here for hanging out with me here this evening. And thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, if you'd like to support the stream, you can check out Ant Legion for the Queen. It is on mobile, and just playing the game supports the stream. It's pretty great. I'm very appreciative of the fact that they were wanting to sponsor and were willing. But from all of us here at the house to all of you guys out there, be good to yourselves. Take care of each other. Remember, stairs are not a good place to do calisthenics. And I will catch you all on Saturday